If you get fired, you're not going to have any money. And if you don't have any money, you're not going to be able to buy food or have a place to live. And if you don't have food or a place to live, you're going to die. Right? Hey guys, it's Terry. Welcome to my channel. We've got an energy reading, a weekly energy reading on deck for now for the week of October 26, 2020. Can you believe that we've made it to October 26, 2020? I mean, this is Halloween week. Halloween 2020. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I'm like not feeling it this year. It's got to be the whole 2020 thing. Halloween and New Year's Eve are typically my favorite holidays. And I'm just not feeling it this year. Like, I've got no Halloween decorations up. This stuff that you see back there, that's all the time up. That's my normal regular, right? But I usually have like this countdown calendar and just not feeling it this year. Just not feeling it. Let's see what happens for New Year's Eve, which is my second favorite holiday. So I don't know. Thank you, 2020. But, you know, I have to remember that it's a choice. I can choose to do that or choose not to feel into that. But I'm a human being and, you know, I'm honoring all my feels and all the things so that I can move the energy through me. So Saturday night, Halloween 2020, just, you know. All right, let's just get on with the reading, shall we? Let me do what I came here to do, which is give y'all an energetic temperature of this week, October 26th. So when I spoke to Spirit and connected with Spirit, Spirit was talking about this week, and again, this is for the collective. So you have to understand that this information is for a group, right? So if this doesn't resonate with you, just don't take this information. Right? It's that simple. Only take what resonates with you, toss what doesn't. If you want something more personal, more private, please feel free to book a private session with me through my site, terryhuberman.com. And there's one more thing, and then I promise I'll get to the reading. Don't forget that these are timeless, right? So even if you're not watching this during the week of October 26th, it's okay. The message will still be applicable to you and you can still get something out of it. So I don't want you to like freak out or get all worried if you're not listening to this or watching this during the week of October 26th, okay? So let me get back to what Spirit and I were chatting about. We had some cool FE talk, yeah? Spirit was talking about this week, us using confusion as a way to manipulate, to get control of things. So like, it's more of like a behavioral pattern for ourselves. Like we're gonna be confused or act confused as a way of sort of protecting ourselves from really having to deal with our emotions, but it's actually manipulative. So it's a weird freaking week. It's weird. So, you know, let's say you're at work and, you know, your boss is explaining the project that he now wants to do. It's a new project. Here's the example, metaphorically speaking. It's a new project, yes? So, because it's new and it's unfamiliar, it's scary to you and you have a lot of pressure going on and you're like, I don't want to fail this and I'm worried I might lose my job and blah, 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 blah. So you get confused. You're like, I don't know what to do, because you're protecting yourself from the potential of being fired, right? Because if you get fired, you're not going to have any money. And if you don't have any money, you're not going to be able to buy food or have a place to live. And if you don't have food or a place to live, you're going to die. Right? So you're equating this new project with dying. Okay, that's your nervous system going wonky, right? So you get confused as a way of like trying to protect yourself and then trying to get control over the situation through manipulating either yourself or your boss, saying, I can't do this, or blah, blah, whatever. Just an example, okay? So, and this can easily be in relationship too. Maybe whoever you're with or whatever, is asking you to step it up a notch, right? Let's make this exclusive. Example, metaphorically speaking, right? So the confusion sets in as a way of protecting yourself. So that's what it feels like is going to happen this week. It's kind of scary, perfectly in time for the Halloweenie, yes. But it's scary only in that it makes us feel so out of control. And so we have to resort to manipulation, right? Which it feels like we're not going to actually enjoy it, but we're just going to be so scared for our lives. So this could be a really stressful week. It would be a good week to do physical activity. Now, I know various parts of the world and the US, like the weather is kind of changing and you may not be able to go outside and run or swim or whatever. There could be rain, sleet, snow. I don't know where y'all are, but a really good way to deal with this would be through physical activity. So any of that pent up energy that's accumulating in our body could easily, cause us anxiety or depression. So we're going to want to do some sort of energetic release. Of course, the first and foremost, easiest way, cheapest way is through physical activity. So that's the scoop on the poop for this week. Yeah, I don't like it either. I really don't like it. Yeah. And it also just feels like it's not such a celebratory week for Halloween. I sure hope it feels better for New Year's Eve, but it's too early and I haven't even looked into that. So, all right, let me pull some cards for us, yes, so we can see, maybe what some of the implementation tools are or just how we can sort of get through this week. For this reading, I pull 4 cards. So let me grab these for you, yes. Just feels all weird all up in here with Halloweenie. I mean, I'm grateful, very grateful and thankful because I'm working. So at least I'm working. I'm excited about that. One more card, you guys. Stand by. Here we go. All right, let's do a reveal. All right, here we go. We have the Queen of Hearts. La Maceta. Truth and integrity. That just hit me. And patience. Okay, so the week of October 26th, this is the energy we're working with. Patience, truth and integrity, Queen of Hearts, and La Maceta. All right, so, this is about us being exposed in our vulnerabilities and getting into the truth of how we're feeling about situations. We're gonna have to have patience with ourselves. So we have to activate the compassion and the self-love and the understanding and the forgiveness. There is this sense or feeling of the past coming in yet again. So again, what that can trigger in us is insecurity. And again, putting us in that unfamiliar place. And it's just such a human thing when something is unfamiliar to us, it's unpredictable. We like to be able to know outcomes and results. That is the blueprint of a human being. But I gotta tell you that this week we are going to be challenged. We're going to be pushed and be put into that unfamiliar zone, which is going to set off our nervous system. So all this is doing is really confirming what I was talking about. No, the truth and integrity really hit me because, the confusion pattern that we're going to be getting ourselves into is not our truth. So we're not being in integrity when we're manipulating, and we're manipulating because we're afraid, because we're not trusting and we're not having the integrity that we are who we are and who we are is okay. Like nothing is wrong, right? We're doing the best we can. We're giving what we get. That's when we're living in our authenticity, right? But we are not going to be doing that. We're going to be coming from a place of insecurity because we're going to be thrown off this week. And it, you know, the trigger could be something coming in from the past or something new. And it's gonna get us all weirded out. So we are gonna have to be really patient and compassionate to ourselves. If we can get into that space and focus on that frequency, then we can probably override this confusion technique that we're going to be using as a way to feel protected and safe and to manipulate. So it's a big energy week for harnessing energy, but it's like, how are you going to harness it? Are you going to harness it from your head, think, strategize egotistically, or are you going to harness it from your heart, from your soul, with truth, integrity, compassion, and patience for yourself? You know, again, everything we do is a choice. So, you know, choose wisely this week. But, you know, whatever happens, you're going to be okay. Like in the big picture of things, it's just a bit of a challenging week. Yeah. So it's okay. Nothing's wrong. It's just the triggering of us feeling insecure, feeling unsafe, and just, you know, trying to, as a way to control and get safe or feel safe and get our bearings or our footing, we're gonna like be in this confusion pattern. So, you know, do your best to try and not do that. All right, you guys, what am I always saying to yourself? Saying to yourself? What am I always saying to you? Now, you may be saying this to yourself, and I hope you are. Stay connected. Stay connected to your friends and family. Stay connected to yourself. And of course, you can stay connected to me. Happy Halloween, everyone. However you're feeling, however you're celebrating it, because I know I'm not feeling it, but I am grateful to be working. You know, just be happy and healthy if you can. And if you can't, just be who you are. You can always be who you are. So just stay connected to yourself, right? If you want, you can stay connected to me. Check me out at terryhuberman.com. And I'll see ya on the flip side.